Is this the moment that finally buries the Brussels elite? A diplomatic earthquake is ripping through the very foundations of the Union, the kind of rupture the mainstream media insisted would never happen. For months, they told you everything was stable. They told you the Italian leader, Giorgia Meloni, had fallen into line. They told you the Commission President, Ursula von der Leyen, held absolute control. They told you a story, but that story is dead. The mask has slipped. Rome has broken ranks, and the message delivered to the Berlaymont building has plunged Brussels into full-scale panic. This isn't another policy disagreement. This is open political warfare inside the bloc. Meloni has finally voiced what millions across Europe whisper, and she said it directly to the Commission President's face. But why now? What forced Italy's Prime Minister to the breaking point? Was it the hypocrisy of the Green Deal, the secret migration pacts overwhelming Italian shores, or the financial intimidation Brussels believed would silence Rome? Von der Leyen thought she could corner Italy. She thought she could pressure Meloni like every leader before her. She was wrong, fatally wrong. What we are witnessing is a rupture capable of paralyzing every decision in the Union. And the contents of Italy's message are so explosive they risk exposing a hidden power structure never meant to see daylight. Von der Leyen is reportedly furious. Meloni isn't backing down. The era of silence is over. The Meloni ultimatum has landed, and Brussels is unprepared. To understand why this is a complete game changer, we must rewind to a deal that now looks like a devil's bargain. The conflict now detonating in Europe rests on three pillars: the migration betrayal, the Green Deal chokehold, and the weaponized recovery fund. First, the migration betrayal. Von der Leyen arrived in Lampedusa beside Meloni, promising a grand rescue plan. It was theater. Since that handshake, the numbers have shamed Rome. Border leaks reveal crossings surged by nearly half. Over 150,000 arrivals have strained Italy's infrastructure. Meloni's message accuses Brussels of sabotage, delaying funds meant for Tunisia and Egypt, blocking measures that would stop departures. Why? Because Green and Socialist factions, Von der Leyen's allies, blocked the transfers. Meloni has had enough. She claims NGOs, partly funded by EU programs, are coordinating with trafficking networks. Her message is clear. If Brussels refuses immediate action, Italy will suspend the Dublin regulation alone. Borders closed. EU law ignored. The nuclear option. Second, the Green Deal suicide pact. Migration is the smoke. The economic fire burns deeper. Von der Leyen is forcing new vehicle standards and green building mandates onto Italy, a cost estimated at nearly 40 billion euros within a few years. Germany gets exceptions. Italy gets red tape. Meloni's message exposes a quiet hypocrisy. Germany's economy is shrinking. The sick man of Europe, and Von der Leyen is shielding her own homeland while Italian industry suffocates. Third, the financial blackmail. Here lies the real bombshell. Sources claim Von der Leyen's team threatened to freeze 19 billion euros in recovery funds owed to Italy unless Meloni softened her stance. Instead of bending, Meloni sent a counter-threat that shocked the Commission to its core. Italy may veto the EU's financial framework, instantly freezing the entire Union's budget. No money for Ukraine. No money for the Green Deal. No money for Von der Leyen's bureaucracy. The message was not diplomatic. It was an ultimatum, including one chilling line. We will not be the ATM for a failing German industrial model while our borders collapse. The political fallout. The timing is devastating. Meloni's party family is rising fast. She has realized that playing nice with the Commission achieved nothing. Now Von der Leyen stands isolated, alienated from Poland, at war with Orban, and abandoned by Rome. This fracture obliterates the Franco-German axis. Macron is politically weakened. Scholz is polling at historic lows. And Meloni? She holds the highest approval rating of any major EU leader. Brussels miscalculated. They thought recovery funds would keep Italy obedient. But Meloni's base doesn't care about bureaucratic approval. They care about inflation, security, and survival. By threatening the EU budget, Meloni is holding a grenade with the pin already pulled, staring Von der Leyen in the eyes and daring her to move. The bridge between Rome and Brussels isn't burning. It has collapsed entirely. This message from Italy signals the end of the polite fiction holding the Union together. If Italy follows through, vetoing the budget or suspending Dublin. The Commission will face a paralysis never seen before. Van der Leyen now faces a crisis that may define her legacy as the president who lost the South. But here's the twist. Meloni is taking a massive gamble. Threatening the budget risks isolating Italy entirely. Is she a strategic mastermind demanding the respect her nation deserves? Or is she gambling with her economy in a high-stakes showdown that could explode? Europe is shifting rightward. Public anger is rising. Meloni feels momentum behind her. But Brussels is a machine built to crush dissent. Will the Commission retaliate? Will they cut funding, punish Italy, and reassert control? What we're witnessing is a head-on collision between national sovereignty and federal authority, a showdown years in the making.